Hey everybody! How is everybody doing? Welcome!
We are live and we're waiting for people.
Hey everybody! Hey sweet friends, how are you? Hi Ashley! How are you tonight? How is everybody? We are going to be making, you got to stop looking at all the things.
Okay.
I got to keep Darryl focused. He starts looking at who everybody is here.
Then all of a sudden I lose track.
All right, so.
I'm going to be taught by her tonight.
Yeah.
On how to make strawberry biscuit shortcake something.
Right. We're going to make biscuit strawberry shortcakes. And this is the way that my mom and my grandmother would make strawberry shortcake. So we're going to show you how to do it. So easy. So we're going to start with 4 cups of sliced strawberries. And you're going to add that to your bowl.
All right.
And kind of do it so they can see it.
And let's go this way then. Here you go. Hand it to me. There we go. 4 cups of sliced strawberry. And there we go.
All right, then next, Darryl, what you're gonna do, keep this spoon and you're gonna add a 1/4 cup of sugar. So add that, pour it right in there.
All right.
And then you're just gonna stir that around.
All right.
Can you hold it up so they can see?
Stir in sugar on top of strawberry slices.
Okay, so you want to get your strawberries ready first, because then you're going to set them aside and you're going to let the sugar just combine with it, and it's going to create like a sauce. Okay?
Boom.
All right. Next, you're going to take your big bowl.
I've got an empty bowl.
All right. And now we're going to use our Bisquick. And so you need 2 1/3 cups of Bisquick. And then you're going to need 2/3 cup of milk. I'm going to move this closer.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of sugar. And I forgot to melt the butter. So go ahead and stir that around.
With this?
Nope.
Nope. With that.
Actually,
With
just
that.
stir it around with that.
Okay.
How is everybody tonight? Are you guys doing good? Anybody else getting some yummy fresh strawberries? I love strawberries, don't you?
And they're big and beautiful and luscious right now. Wow.
Okay, now let me get the butter. Oops. And you're gonna stir in this butter also. So stir that in.
Okay. So when Annie and I were dating,
Talk loud.
Annie and I, when we were dating, used to love going over to her house with her mom or get together with her grandmother, and they had this. Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
Okay, don't mix it too much.
Don't mix it too much.
Okay. So, just like muffins, you don't want to stir it and stir it and stir it too much. You want to just make sure to get it nice and wet. So, and then what you do is you just drop this on a cookie sheet. Now, I've had a lot of comments about my cookie sheets, and I know they're old and they're well loved.
They are loved.
I make cookies every day for Miss Annie, and I know that they're always going to turn out on these cookie sheets, so I don't like to try another cookie sheet. So I've had them forever. So now what you do is you're going to drop these. You're just going to take a big dollop and you're going to put it on an ungreased cookie sheet, and you just do this. Do you want to try it?
You've got the form.
All right, I've got the form. All right, you want to tell them what we set the oven for?
Oven set at 470, 425, 425.
425. And we're gonna bake these for about, I think, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15, 16 minutes.
Okay. And while they're baking, we're gonna answer any questions that you guys have and talk about what's going on over here at Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen. Gonna fill you in on all kinds of stuff. So. All right, so this is what they look like. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the oven. Let's set it for 15 minutes. Okay, so now they're in the oven, and can you read any of those comments? Do you need your glasses?
I probably do. Oh, Sherry says she's got some well-loved cookie sheets as well. So you understand, Sherry, the love that Annie has for those cookie sheets. She uses them every day, and they are really a part of her life. So.
Well, and when you are worried that things aren't going to turn out, but you know if you use those, then they will, then it's perfect. Okay, do you need these? I don't know where yours are.
I'm good.
Do you want to update them on our house situation?
That we tried to sell, and we couldn't at what we needed to. So we are staying put. That's the bottom line, is we're here.
Yeah, we love our house, and it just wasn't the right time, so that's okay. All right. Now, while you have, hello, everybody. When is Darryl's dump cookbook? Okay, so yes, update on the cookbook on the dump cake. We are working on it. How many recipes do we have in it so far?
Over 60 right now.
So we have currently about 60 recipes in our cookbook, and we are going to be working on it again tonight. We're trying to get at least 75, but the recipes are so good, right?
They are.
We have been adding them, and you guys are going to love that cookbook. And we're hoping to have it out by Father's Day. So, hello, Sue. Hi, Doug. Hi, Joyce Ann. Hi, Alice from East Palatka, Florida. Hello. Jay says, who cares what anybody thinks about your cookie sheets? I know. I didn't know anybody had an opinion about it, but they do. So if they aren't broken, don't fix them. That's what I say. Becky says she can't wait for your cookbook.
Thank you, Becky.
I know. We are super excited about it. So while those are baking, we are going to make some Cool Whip also. And so I have a little trick for you, and we'll bring that out in just a little bit. But Della says, what are we making? So we are making strawberry shortcake using Bisquick mix, okay? Let's see. Oh, we wanted to tell you also that we have some Mother's Day bundles going on. We got some girls in the office who said, Miss Annie, can we put together some Mother's Day bundles? And I was like, absolutely, let's do it. So one of the bundles is...
this bundle?
Yes. So you can get an apron and a tea towel and my #1 cookbook. That's one of the bundles. So apron, tea towel, and cookbook. And it's at a really great price. Another bundle is you can get a #1 cookbook, a #2 cookbook, and the magnet. That's another bundle. And it really saves you a lot of money when you do that. And then the other bundle, and I'm going to take this off so you can see. So you can get any t-shirt that you like, all the new prints and the colors, and you can get the Hope necklace. Hi, everybody. For that's going to be a bundle too. Okay. So if you just scoot over to MissAnniesHomeandKitchen.com, all of those bundles come with free shipping. So, and if anything over $35 is free shipping. So just wanted you guys to know about that. And I love this apron. It's a good one, isn't it?
It is.
And Daryl's not wearing his dump king tonight because he's not making a dump cake, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's not a dump thing.
All right, so the next thing I want to show you is how to make homemade Cool Whip. So if you've never made homemade Cool Whip before, we are going to make that. So here's my little trick to make really good Cool Whip. You need everything to be really cold.
You can do that.
Yeah. So I put my bowl in the freezer to get it really, really cold. And we're going to add, because it's just Darryl and I tonight, we're going to use this whipping cream. And you want to make sure that when you buy whipping cream that you buy it where it says heavy, okay? So that it says the word heavy on it, okay? And then I'm going to add a half of a cup. Now, if you have more people, you can do 1 cup, but we're just going to do a half a cup. We're going to add this to my really cold Pampered Chef bowl that I love. And then you add this is 3 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
And then I'm gonna add about a half of a teaspoon of vanilla. And then you just whip this up. Whoops. I need to plug this in.
Electricity is needed.
Yep. And then you just start whipping this up. For about 3 minutes. Or 2 or 3 minutes until it gets really, till big peaks form. See that, Darryl?
You said big what?
Till it gets peaks.
Peaks. Sure can see a difference in it.
Right? This is going to be so good.
Oh, wow.
All right, everybody. And just mix it and mix it. I hope that's not too loud. Pull it out and let's see. Okay. Do you see? I'm going to do it a little bit more. As you can see, it's all nice and fluffy in there. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, or have Darryl do that,
I can do that.
while we're waiting for the strawberry shortcake biscuit to come out of the oven. So how many of you guys have ever made shortcake using the biscuit mix? How many of you guys have ever done that? Hi Joyce, so good to see you. Hi Della, hi Brent, hi Clara. Hi Sheila, how is everybody doing? How many of you guys have been out and started just picking strawberries? Have you guys started doing that? Okay, Angela Deaver said it's called Blue Lagoon. It's a light to medium teal. Okay, so somebody asked about the color of this shirt. All right, thank you, Angela. So we have, like we said, lots of colors of these shirts, and they are beautiful. Hi Susan, hi Melinda. Hi, Marlene from Wisconsin, I think. All right. So guess what?
What is going on?
So Angela Deaver asked us if we would tell the story of when you gave me that really interesting present for Christmas. Not Christmas, but for my birthday. Should we tell this story?
The one that we busted up laughing about? You mean that one?
That one.
Okay.
Okay, it's been a while since we've told this story. I hope we can remember it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I know we've never told it here.
Right,
So,
right.
it was her birthday, and her parents were here, and she had asked specifically that I not get her anything.
Right.
Don't get me anything. Annie's not a gift receiver, okay? Love her with all my heart. I love giving gifts. So I went to Academy Sports. I thought, well, what's something that will last forever for us? She's a wonderful cook, and this was years ago.
This was probably 15 years ago.
Yeah. So I bought something, brought it home, wrapped it up. I gave her, and I'm almost howling. I'm laughing. Okay, it was pretty hysterical, and it's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah,
So
it was super heavy.
And her mom and dad are kind of looking at me, laughing, looking at her with this inquisitive look, like, what is going on? And she starts unwrapping it. And it was
Yeah, so I am like, first of all, so surprised. I thought we had agreed that Darryl was not going to get me anything for my birthday. Well, I like something. I love peanut M&Ms, and I don't know. It just doesn't take very much, a flour, and I'm good. So he brings home this big package, and I was like, what is this? And I open it up, and it is a big cast iron Dutch oven. And
she's a great cook, outdoor cook. I mean, she can do all kinds of things that, she can cook all kinds of stuff outdoors and fires. And I thought, a Dutch oven. Hey, wonderful.
he bought me a Dutch oven.
And we still have it. And it's in
And
the
it was
oven.
just one of those things like, I don't even know why, and telling the story now, it's not quite as funny as at the time. But I started laughing so hard because I had no expectation that he would ever buy me a cast iron pot Dutch oven. I guess I should bring that out sometime, and then we could make something in it. But I had some girls in our backyard. We were going to girls camp, and I was showing them how to cook beans in a Dutch oven, I think. And then you assumed I was amazing outdoor cook or something.
It's no assumption. I know it is true.
So have you guys ever gotten a present where you were like totally surprised at that you just weren't expecting at all? If you have something, will you put it in the comments there? Because we would love to read that. That would be a good one. I have been known when Darryl has gotten me a present, like especially if it's been expensive. Like the first time when he gave me my KitchenAid, I was not expecting the KitchenAid. And I was happy about it, but I didn't know what to do. So I wasn't mad. I just couldn't talk for about an hour. Back in the day, I used it my first time live with y'all, watching from lovely Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. Well, hey, we have a daughter that lives in Virginia. And hi, Diane. She is watching from Gunnersville. Hey, Gunnersville. Beautiful place. Beautiful
lake.
Beautiful. All right. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are ready. They did not need to be in there.
A sewing machine. Wow.
Somebody got
and
a
you
sewing
don't
machine.
show.
And then you got a sewing machine and don't show. That's so funny. Okay. So we want to show you these. I'm glad I checked them because they had like 2 more minutes to go. And look, they've turned out so good, right? Okay, so you want to stir the strawberries? How about let's switch places and you come over here and stir strawberries and show them how it has just made like the juices.
It's a very juicy product now. Nice.
They look good, right?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Good and juicy.
So we're gonna put it together. All right, so, oh, we got one little pat of butter on here. That's perfect.
And
Okay.
the whipping cream is on the bottom shelf.
I know. All right. So we're going to show you how my mom would do this. And I don't know if you remember this, Darryl. It's been a little bit.
Hadn't been that long. It's delicious.
Okay. But, so, okay. So here's your biscuit. And then you're just going to cut it in half. And then you put butter down on it. This is how my mom would do it. So you put your butter on that right here and let it melt. You add some more butter on there.
And most of the times you can't have too much butter, just FYI.
Right. Okay. So we've got our butter on our wonderful Bisquick biscuit. And then you want to stir that around again and just put some on there. And then we'll put the Cool Whip on. Oh my gracious.
How much would you like on there?
That's probably plenty. That's good.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now we're going to put our Cool Whip on. We wish all of you guys were here.
We would share, promise.
We would share. Okay, Darryl Paul. Okay, you want to try it?
Oh, I know, it's delicious.
All right.
I've got to get some strawberry in there. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry you're not here.
Yeah, we wish you guys were here. We would just have you guys sit around in here with us. We've got plenty of biscuits for everybody.
It's so good.
That is divine. Oh my gracious.
It takes me back almost 40 years. First time I had that with your mom or your grandmother, one of the two.
So growing up, Darryl, what did you have with your mom? Did they just buy maybe the pound cake or something?
It was pound cake. That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was just trying to read a few comments. Suzanne said, I made a strawberry cobbler yesterday. I bet that was delicious. And Mary says, my mouth is watering. Sue says, hi from North Dakota. Hi, everybody. Robin is watching. Hi, Robin. Hi, Sue. Sue says, we put evaporated or regular milk on ours. Okay. Faith says, I love strawberry shortcake. We do too. Yes. And again, wish everyone was here having this with us. That would be so fun. Alice said, add a scoop of ice cream. That would be good, but we also have our Cool Whip on here. So Cool Whip or ice cream is going to be delicious. Never saw it made with butter on the biscuit. Okay, so you got to try that. Okay, it's so good.
It is.
So
it's
good.
Delicious.
Barbara says, yes, on my 21st birthday, years ago, we were engaged to be married. And my love gave me desert boots. That is what they were called way back then. So such a romantic, huh? That's cute.
My kind of guy.
He gave you some desert boots. I love it. All right. Well, everybody, we just wanted to say hi tonight. We are so appreciative of all of you. We've had almost 600 people watching at different times. So thank you so much for being here. We just can't believe all the love that you guys show us. We love you so much. We hope that you'll try this recipe. Did you see how easy that was? And we found it on Betty Crocker. So anyway, just wanted you to know. And I'm sure that we'll post this also. Does that sound good to you guys? All right. And Joyce Abernathy says, my butter stays out all the time. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
That's awesome.
We just want to remind you guys to always be
stronger every day.
And know that you can do hard things. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us this Sunday night. We hope you guys have a great evening. Much love to all of you. Bye, everyone.